All right, the NFL has come out and has said they will be playing the Black National Anthem before all Week 1 games, not all 16 weeks, not or 17 weeks, not the 4 or 5 weeks, whatever rounds of the playoffs it is. 1 week a year for the season opener, somebody will be performing it. Not sure in all of the NFL stadiums, just like Black History Month, it comes once a year in NFL. We don't even know if this is something they're going to carry out. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out our NFL playlist for more videos like this. I do appreciate the love and support. And it's a slippery slope. I mean, a lot of people ask, what was the Black National Anthem? I asked myself. I ain't know. I was like, oh, Lift Every Voice and Sing. I know that song. Lift every voice and sing. You know what I'm saying? So, once a week, just like Black History Month, man. So, should they do it after every game? Yeah, when you go to every time you go play a game in Mexico or they go to the United Kingdom, they play their national anthem. So why they can't add that too? You know what I'm saying? That's something that they should have been thought of, adding the Black national anthem. So people want to know, well, it's going to be interesting. Will players boycott the Black national anthem? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I think kneeling is stupid at this point. You didn't kneel when Kaepernick needed you to kneel. Now everybody want to kneel because it's fashionable. Everybody want to kneel because it's cool. Everybody took all these black people to get killed once again. I mean, we went from Trayvon, Mike Brown, Eric Gardner. I mean, the list goes on and on. There was a guy in Minnesota that got killed way before George Floyd, and I think in a routine highway stop. So it took for Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Drayshawn Reed, George Floyd, another guy in Atlanta at the Wendy's got killed, and they was trying to blame that the arson was somebody black. But the person that burned down the Wendy's was white, and a lot of people out there was looting was white, and they was the other. And they tried to paint the picture vividly of black animals looting in the street. But that's another that's another topic for another day. But my whole thing about this is, why the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar business. They got smart guys that work in the office. Goodell is a smart guy. Troy Vincent is a smart guy. They got plenty of smart guys throughout the league. Why did they wait till now to start playing the national anthem, before the games? Or the Black national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing? That's my question. But to tackle the first question I've seen out there, first concern, would the players kneel for the Black national anthem and then kneel for the national anthem? My whole thing is, I don't think nobody gonna kneel, at least black, for the Lift Every Voice and Sing the Black national anthem. Now, somebody white kneel, then that might cause some concern. It might cause some schism. It might cause a whole different type of uproar. So that's kind of the slippery slope when you talk about playing the Black national anthem. If a white person kneel, or even somebody black kneel about the anthem, how Black America gonna feel. And one thing that they like to do is create confusion. We could be arguing about a Black Lives Matter topic, and then what the other like to do is throw a monkey wrench in the topic and say, what about black on black crime? And then we arguing about black on black crime, and we kind of getting away from what we was arguing together. At the end of the day, white people kill white people, Indians kill Indians, Asians kill Asians. Ethnic crime on ethnic crime goes on in every community. Go in somewhere in the Middle East and see if they don't kill their wife when they penetrate her and she don't bleed and she not a virgin. She out of there. Let her not wear her scarves and stuff she supposed to wear. She out of there. Certain tribes in Africa do the same thing. Certain places in Asia, Korea, South, North, China, Japan, they got some old things. There's some places that still behead people for certain things. So at the end of the day, let's just act like black and black crime is something that's a lot isolated incident. It happens everywhere. All right, just like they try to make the crack pandemic in the hood, but they don't talk about the meth pandemic that's going on amongst white people. That's sweeping through their neighborhoods faster than crack. So they focus on what they want to focus on. So we got to keep our eye on the ball. At the end of the day, if you want to kneel against the Black national anthem because you think it's a hawk of shit, and you want to explain yourself after the game or before the game and give people a heads up, if you're a black or a white player, I mean, shit, all I can do is respect your opinion. You can say, why we can't play this after every game, before every game. Why is it took all this to happen for them to come up with this idea? I get it, but to me, it makes no difference. If you want to protest the Black national anthem because you think, they not doing it from a good place, I can't do nothing but respect your opinion. If you want to stand for that and then kneel for the national anthem, I respect your opinion. But for people that want to kneel, that was in the league while Kaepernick was in the league, if your name ain't Kenny Stills or Brandon Marshall and everybody that or Eric Reed, y'all want to kneel now? Y'all was in the league 3-4 years ago. Last time Kaepernick played, y'all want to support him then, or you was one of them bimbos that kneel because Donald Trump called y'all SOBs? I don't want to hear that. I don't. I don't respect none of y'all. And like I said before about Cam Newton, I want him to do good in New England because of the ramifications it is for future black quarterbacks and current black quarterbacks. But I don't respect him, bro. This is exactly karma for what he's getting for not supporting Kaepernick and all the black quarterbacks that was in the league then. Y'all don't get no pass. Y'all supposed to support Colin Kaepernick because they don't want to pay y'all no way. Like I said before in my other video, if I dropped it about Cam by now, they was willing to trade Russell Wilson before paying him. They willing to railroad Dak Prescott before paying him. He another dude that sat there and punked out and didn't support Kaepernick. I love everybody. I love you. You love me. Barney ass. And look at him still begging for his money. Cam Newton sit there and punked out on Colin Kaepernick. He making the league minimum. Come on. Talking about it's about respect. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All right, the second question that came up is, will people still boycott the regular national anthem? At this point, you ain't no innovator, you ain't no trailblazer, you just doing it because it's fashionable. So it don't make me no difference. You stand for one and kneel for the other, kneel for one and stand for the other, it makes me no difference. If a white player kneel for the black national anthem and stand for the white national anthem, of course, he gonna take a lot of heat for it. But if he come out and say, you know what, man, I didn't like the idea of it because they should have been doing this for years and this, that, and the third. I think they trying to, poke fun at the black players and the black people. That's why this thing, as long as he got a reasonable thing, I ain't knocking him. Because it's been racist players playing in NFL and racist coaches and executives and owners. It still is for a long time. Bill Romanowski spitting on people. Kerry Collins dropping the N-word. Riley Cooper dropping the N-word. It ain't no surprise to me. You know what I'm saying? But it makes me no difference. But and my overall concern is that why isn't this being played before every football game? Why is it just being celebrated for week 1? Week 1, you can make a case it's the most prominent regular season week unless you get to week 17 and it's playoff implications, or it's a perfect record on the line. But, if you're only going to play this for week 1, we'll play it before the Super Bowl as well, too. Play it before the biggest game and the two biggest parts of the year. The biggest parts of the postseason is the Super Bowl, and the biggest part of the regular season is the week 1. So, if they don't want to pay it for 16, they don't want to play it for 16 weeks or 17 weeks or, 20, whatever it is, plus the Super Bowl and playoffs, it is what it is. It's just like Black History Month, come once a week. But my counter to that would be play it for week 1 and play it for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to if you play it every week, you don't have to have nobody perform it. You don't have to have nobody perform it. You know what I'm saying? You can just play it over the radio, or you can have the drummers or the musicians that come that play them and play the horns. You can have them play it, over there. But it shouldn't cost much to get somebody, a local kid, to sing it for every week. But my counter, if they didn't want to play it for every week, whatever the issue it was, play it week 1, play it week 16. Then you had a situation where the military was paying the NFL that came out to play the national anthem, and that's why they started making the players come out the locker room, and that the national anthem was bringing in money for the NFL. So at the end of the day, even though I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna try to talk about should they just get rid of the national anthem altogether. When they talk about Black Lives Matter, most of us in the neighborhoods that we live in, black people that's still living in inner cities, we'll never see that money. We'll never benefit from that money. Some small organizations, a few female organizations will benefit from that money. But 9 times out of 10, our kids won't see school books. They won't see new air conditions. They won't see new floors, new gymnasiums. They won't have after-school mentorship programs. And those mentorship programs are key. I've been through one, and pretty much it helped me. You know what I'm saying? So, at some point, as a teen, or that process of becoming a teenager, you lost. I learned, mentorships told me how to tie ties and, what to look out for and, about sex and stuff of that nature. And, I felt like it gave me the cheat codes to life, especially when you have a child that's willing to listen. But we ain't going to never see that Black Lives Matter money. So since the military is funding them to play the national anthem, why not Black Lives Matter? All the money y'all collecting, take that money, pay the NFL to play the national anthem for every week of the year. At least that'll be some fucking benefit. The money going to that money going into somebody else's pocket. Even though the NFL should play it just to play it, you know, because how they treating us and how their hierarchy is in NFL is white owner, white president, executive, general manager, white quarterback usually, and that's starting to change. White head coach, you know what I'm saying? It's white, but the product that makes the product that makes the game go, make the game tick is black. But to talk about should they get rid of the national anthem altogether, it makes me no difference. You know what I'm saying? If they getting paid to play it, and they getting paid for a service, who am I to tell them not to make money off of that? If they choose to play it because they deem it so American, even though it's racist, the national anthem is very racist, and people know that. It's a lot of things that's racist. People didn't even know Aunt Jemima was racist. Uncle Ben's rice was racist. You know what I'm saying? Before black people get to screaming, saying, what do you mean you don't care if they play the national anthem? You niggas still wearing Gucci belts. Y'all still going out there, you know, wearing all these designers, and that's racist. Y'all still going out here going to the Chinese beauty supplies, and they don't like you, or the Asian beauty supplies that don't like you. You somewhere in Southern California still shopping at the Korean bodega or the Korean liquor store, and they don't even like you there. You know they don't like you. They killed multiple black people, shot them down, and all this stuff, but you're still shopping there. So what's the difference? At least the NFL getting paid to go to play this national anthem, so it doesn't bother me. My whole question would be, why we can't play it every week of the year? And my second question, if we can't play it every week of the year, whatever you say, why we can't play it week 1, and then we can't play it week Super Bowl, before the Super Bowl? So that's my opinion on it. I'm saying if you getting paid to do something, play it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ain't getting paid to wear Gucci, Louis, Burberry, etc. You know, but y'all spend y'all money and wear it, and then turn around and say, oh, the NFL is racist, and I'm not going to support it. But you got a whole racist designer on, or you got hair from a racist beauty supply. So, you know, at the end of the day, kill me and spare me with the suspense, man. Let me know what you guys think. Check the NFL playlist out. Hopefully, we don't have to talk about more videos like this. We can just talk about NFL and play football. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, or you want to chop it up, or you got need some YouTube advice. If you do, ask me for YouTube advice. Check out the YouTube Builder playlist first and see if your question in there. Other than that, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love, support. And before we get them NBA guys coming in here acting like, oh, the NBA not racist. NBA racist? You think Donald Sterling was a isolated incident? What about Mark Cuban calling Kenyon Martin, telling his mom that he was a thug? You know what I'm saying? And then talking all that junk to Lamar Odom, you know, come on, man. Kill me with that, man. NBA got just as much racism as the NFL do. But I appreciate the love, support. Share the videos. Want to make a donation? Best way is to share the video if you haven't subscribed, and thumbs up and comment it. Other way, you want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. One time for the one time we go.